welcome back. Today I'm gonna be making a little graduation hat and like college diploma thing since I'm gonna be graduating elementary school soon. So, if you are graduating from like preschool or elementary school or middle or high or college, put in the comments a little like a college hat emoji and also say what you're graduating from. I'm in 5th grade and I'm about to be in 6th. So yeah, let's get right to it. So, you are going to need a piece of string or ribbon. I'm just using this color since this is what I found. You're going to need a piece of paper of whatever color, it can be whatever color. I'm going to use purple for this one. Then you're going to need a brown piece of paper. And you will need 2 of another piece of paper. I'm going to use black. So yeah. So then these pieces you can put aside because these are for the diploma part. And these are all for the hat. And then you're also going to need some tape and a pair of scissors. Alrighty. So first step is you are going to make one of your pieces of paper. One of the ones that I have 2, so I am using black. And you're going to make it a square by folding it, so kind of making a triangle shape. See, look, I kind of folded that. And then once you go, you're going to line it up, so those are lined up. Then you're just going to lightly fold that on that triangle or that side. So you're going to lightly fold right here. Then you're going to open it back up. And you can kind of see where it ends, or you can keep it closed when you do this. You're going to cut off that excess. So, I'm just making sure it's straight. As you can see, I did get braces. I got them like a month ago. So, I'm trying to get to 120 subscribers before I turn 12. And that's in about 8 months as of now. So, we are at 72. We are pretty far, but we still have a few months. So I think we can do it. All right, did my square. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my second glass piece of paper and my first cut it in half. So this is a tip for you because I made a practice one. These are gonna be like for where your head goes. I made this part pretty thin, about this thin, maybe like this side. You can't have it that thin because otherwise it will not stay on your head. You have to have it about this thick, and you can always cut it in two. So what I'm going to do is, now that I cut it in half, I'm going to make sure they're even because when you tape it, you want them to be even. So I'm just going to get it even now. You can also use hot glue or glue stick for a part of this. Now, certain parts are better for certain things. Like the hot glue is better for when you put these with this. But then the glue stick and tape you can use for everything else. All right, I made them even. Now we are going to take my tape and we're going to tape the ends together. So I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to tape them. See, I have one piece here. Now I'm going to do it where the other factor is. And then the next part, you might want to have someone help you with it. For me, I'm just going to hold it. So you're going to put it around your head. And you're going to put your fingers where it ends, how it fits. So this is what fits me. Now I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to use my tape. And just take a big piece. And wrap it right where that was. So, see, now that it's good, I can tape it a little better. And I'll also do it on the inside. Now for this part, the next part is the best for the hot glue, but I'm just going to use tape. So it's going to end up going on top like this. And so that's where the hot glue can help. But I'm not going to use a hot glue gun right now. Alright, so I am going to, oh my goodness, take the tape. And I'm going to make a much smaller piece than what I made. Let me roll this back up. And I'm just going to cut it. So you're going to take some small pieces and you're kind of just going to put them off to the side. Or you can just use someone else to help you. I'm just ripping this right now. You want about this big for each piece. Okay, and you can have about up to 5 or 6, I think is pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over. So put it like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take a piece of tape, and I'll show you what I did. So I'm gonna place this in the center of my square, and I'm gonna tape one side of it like I did right there. That's what I'm gonna do around the rest of it, and then I will show it to you. Alright, so I did it, and as you see, I kind of spaced them out. And now I have it stuck. I'm gonna make sure it fits my head really well. It does. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just trim this part a little bit, since it doesn't need to be that big now that I know. But I'm not gonna trim it too much. See, I'm gonna kind of just cut a little circle like that. Pretty tiny, but it will look better. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, or yours might have fit perfectly. So I am, but earlier I made one too small. So you'd rather have it too big than too small. That's why I would start off by cutting it in half, unless you really know and you can like measure it somehow. So, now, alrighty, the next step is you're going to take your other piece of paper. I'm using my purple one, and you're going to make a pretty long strip. But this time you actually want it to be kind of skinny. So I'm making it a little less than an inch thick. Does not have to be perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is you're going to cut, so you're going to cut about 1/4 of the way, about 1/4 of the way up. See, kind of like I did here. That, like right there. But you're not going to cut it all the way. You're going to make 2 little slits, right, like that. See? And you only want them about like 1 centimeter in or so, like that. Then the next step is you're going to continue cutting up from there. See, where I made the little cut, I'm going to just cut up to the top of the piece of paper. And I'm going to do it on the other side too. So then you end up having kind of like a tag that has not been closed yet. See, like there's a tag. Anyway, the next step is you are going to cut this you're going to cut about 1/4 of it off, like that. Now, you're going to take your piece, and you're going to go to the bottom, and you're going to cut little things, like kind of make it, what's the word, like fringe, yes, that's what I meant to say. See, so this is it so far, and not too far, and then I made just some pretty big pieces, so I'm just going to cut those in half. And you can make these little pieces as tiny or as big as you want. I recommend making them smaller though, because then it actually is fringe. And then I have this little fringe. Now, the next step is you're going to take your tape, and you're going to just take this part, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to just put it on the top of there, like this. And I'm going to tape it to the edge of the hat. Doesn't matter where. I'm going to just kind of do it in the corner like that. So it should look like this. Then I'm going to take a really tiny piece and tape it right there, so this stays on. There we go. Taped it. And now I'm just going to fold the little thing over. And there you go. Now you have a nice hat. So put it on. And now, Elizabeth, graduating. Woohoo! Alrighty. Now that we did that, we are going to make a little college diploma. So, you're going to now need your brown paper and your string. Alright, so the first step is you're going to roll your brown paper up. You're just going to roll it like this. Doesn't matter how big, but you want the sides to be even. So you can do it to the sides are even. And the way to keep them even is every time you do it, you just kind of tip the side a little. See, now you're going to have this. Now, this is probably the hardest part. You're going to lay your brown piece of paper right on the ribbon, like in the middle of the ribbon. and you're gonna fold the ribbon over and act as if you're tying a shoelace. So, show you. So see what I did? I just made like a little X. Okay. See, I'm gonna do that again. So now, see, I make an X. I'm gonna make sure it's very tight. I'm gonna pull it as tight as I can do it. And I'm gonna hold at the bottom, like I'm doing this, so it doesn't get loose. And I'm gonna end up making it a knot. So I have this now. Now you're gonna take your excess and you're gonna tie a bow. Now how I tie a bow is I make 2 little bunny ears and I cross them over. And so then I pull and you end up with this. That is your college diploma. And if you want, you can cut the ends a little bit like this. Kind of make it look a little more open. See? Just do 4 tiny cuts on each side. Like this. And then you can bend them over. Make this part look a little bigger. And then you can graduate. Alright, so you see, now I have the hat on. Just putting this with me. And you have your college diploma. And now, you can graduate. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, don't forget, tell all your friends and all your family and everybody you know to subscribe to Unicraftrs. We want to get to 120 subscribers before I turn 12. That's in 8 months. I'll tell you how long we have each video. So right now we have 8 months. Like exactly 8 months today. So, yeah, that's all for today. Bye. See you next time, Unicraftrs. Also, hit the notification bell so you know every time I post a new video, and like and share. That's all for today. Bye. See you next time, Unicraftrs.